In this video, we will have a quick look at the course content and how to use it. At this stage, you should have downloaded all the content. You will find a README text file that I invite you to read with some legal informations. And for each chapter, you will find a zipped file or multiple zip files. I suggest you unzip those chapters in a specific folder. The zip file will include all the videos, but also all the English subtitles of those videos. One of the zip provided includes all the course files. You must unzip those files in a dedicated folder. Simply right-click on the zip file and choose Extract to Course Files folder. You will find a dedicated folder for each chapter of the course. And those dedicated folders includes all the Blender files, textures, and whatever resource you will need during those chapters. It's important to keep the structure and hierarchy of those folders as it is in the zipped file, because most of the files are linked or are sourcing textures with a relative path into those folders. You will find one Blender file or multiple Blender files per lecture or lesson. This way you can choose whether to start from the beginning with your own animation or to use one of the provided file at a given point in time. You will also find video reference for the specific exercises and any other resources used by the Blender file. Let's have a quick look to the course content. Chapter 2 is a must-watch because this is where you will learn how Blender deals with data. And since your job will be to animate those data, you'd better be aware of how it works. This is also the chapter where you will have your first experience with the animation tool and how to read and use them. The graph editor is often confusing for beginners animator, so it's very important that you watch those videos. This way you'll be prepared to jump into chapter 3. It's the most extensive chapter of the course, where you will learn how to use an armature rig, to perform your first simple polished animation, to manipulate your first character, create a full set of animations, and then combine them to reproduce this short animation. If you are a beginner or have a bit of experience animating in Blender, then I advise you to follow this whole chapter and do the exercises multiple times until you get comfortable. I will repeat this a lot during the course, but animation is an art form. Failing is totally normal, and only practice will make you progress. In chapter 4, we will focus on learning other animation technique. We will create a new set of animation using this robot rig, and we will see how we can use constraints and space switching to generate additional motion onto our character, getting convincing result in a matter of minutes. We will apply this to a walk cycle, this artillery shot, and also to shoot rockets from a moving robot. This way you will be able to reproduce all the animation in this short movie. And for those of you eager to learn how to create the FXs and the environment, I've already published and will publish additional tutorials for free on my YouTube channel regarding those specific subjects. In chapter 5 and 6, you will be introduced to character locomotion and body mechanics through fully detailed lessons on how to build a run cycle and a walk cycle. We will go deeper into reference analysis, and I will try to teach you how to correctly study your reference and get the best from them. From there, I will guide you through the whole blocking stage till the final polishing. In chapter 7, I will teach you all my techniques to get great poses, from deep reference analysis to stylization techniques to push your poses and the appeal of your character way further. Finally, in chapter 8, the most advanced chapter, you will apply all what you have learned during the course to create this combo animation. And I'll be there over 8 hours of video to teach you everything from the base blocking to creating the breakdowns, the blocking plus the first pass of spline to the final polishing stage and adding some details and FXs, so that you can create a great and polished animation that you will be able to proudly feature in your demo reel or portfolio.